Happy Halloween! Matt here, and this is Killer Kyle, and it's October,
Yeah.
and you know what that means. So, yes, spin the wheel, make the deal. NXT Halloween Havoc.
Yeah.
So,
Concept that was brought back by WWE and NXT was originally a WCW pay-per-view. Every year in October, WCW would have Halloween Havoc, and this is their fourth year doing it, I believe. Third, maybe.
Fourth, yeah, I would say fourth. But this is going to be the Triple H era, which I don't think makes a huge difference, but
Yeah, probably not.
it's still going to be one hell of a show,
Yeah.
and the card looks really stacked. Well, it looks like it's going to be an interesting couple matches.
Oh yeah.
And I think heading off of Extreme Rules, it's going to be kind of like that, but more Halloween based,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. I think too, with Triple H being in charge, it'll be a lot different than years past. Like, years past, it's been good, but I think it'll have more of that, like Matt said, Extreme Rules, but Halloween theme, if you know. They take Halloween Havoc and Extreme Rules, you basically got NXT's version of Halloween Havoc, basically.
Yeah.
So, we'll see what happens.
Let's get it done.
You.
So we're going to start off with this match. I can't remember what the stipulation is going to be, but we've got Mandy Rose versus Ember Fire.
Ember Fire.
Ember Fire.
Foul!
Yeah. Alba Fire has been she's been determined to be the one to end the reign of Mandy Rose. And, Mandy's been champion now for, I think, close to a year.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
It's been a long reign, and there's been a list of opponents to step up and try and take the title from Mandy, but so far nobody's been successful.
Right.
And Alba Fire's been like, I'm gonna be the one to take the title from you, and many have tried and all have failed, but I know I've got what it takes to be the champion and whatever else. I mean, before Worlds Collide and before Satomura was the NXT UK Women's Champion, Kaylee Ray was the NXT Women's Champion.
Yes.
And she held it for quite a while. And then, of course, Satomura beat her for the title. And then Worlds Collide happened and so on and so forth. And so, it's like, I know what it's like to be a champion. I can be a champion again, and I'll be the one to end your reign. And it's like, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, look, she's got the bat. I mean, that's kind of an advantage. I'm not quite sure what the stipulation is. Again, have to look it up.
Yeah.
You know, in the case of Roman Reigns, like, could Mandy pull it off and keep the streak going, or
Yeah,
the reign going? It's like, I don't know. I mean, Kaylee Ray has been on fire,
Oh, yeah.
no pun intended, in the
Okay.
last little while, you know, and I think it's smart that she's not been called up to Raw or SmackDown, in my opinion, but I think, should she get the title? Yes. Will it be Halloween Havoc? I don't know.
Yeah. That, and it's one of those things, too, where, say Mandy beats Alba.
Mm-hmm.
What's next? Who's next?
Yeah.
Don't know.
And I say the same thing about Roman Reigns.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I mean, Roman has been WWE Undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion longer than Mandy's been champion, but
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't diminish Mandy's reign, in my opinion.
No.
And, you know, we've talked about this several times before, and it's worth bringing up again. This is the best Mandy Rose ever.
Yes.
Since she's been with the company. Like, she did really good when it was her and Sonya as Fire and Desire, and her and Dana Brooke were a fairly good tag team, but there just wasn't that one thing that was, like, consistent.
Yeah.
Didn't have a consistent storyline,
Right.
didn't have a consistent character, whatever else. And as soon as she went back to NXT, she got a character, she's had really good matches. Okay, not really a consistent storyline, but you know, it's been what it's been. Then you throw in, of course, you know, Gigi and JC and Toxic Attraction.
Well, so, yeah, and I mean, I could see her dedicate the match to her brother,
Yeah,
and, you know, my condolences to the family.
yeah.
But, yeah, again, I have no idea who's gonna win. I mean, I would love to see Alba Fyre as the champion,
Oh, 100%.
but Mandy's been on a streak. Or she's, you know what I'm saying, she's been in a reign.
Yeah, Mandy's been on a roll ever since she went back to NXT.
Yeah.
And you know for a fact, too, that JC and Gigi are going to be in Mandy's corner. And so they probably will have involvement of some kind. Now, maybe Alba will have, let's say, Nikita Lyons and Zoe Stark
Yeah.
in her corner. Who knows? We could make the odds even, so we shall see come Saturday. Next we go to a ladder match for the vacated NXT North American Championship. You got Carmelo Hayes versus Oro, Mensa, Wesley, Von Wagner, and Nathan Frazier.
Yeah. Now, Nathan Frazier and, I'm gonna butcher that masked dude's name.
Axiom.
Yeah, what a fucking match. I didn't see it, but I saw highlights.
Oh yeah, they had a best 2 out of 3 series.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys had really good matches. I think they had the third match last week, maybe? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Last week or the week before, whichever it was. I didn't see the third match,
Yeah.
so I don't know who won the series. Nevertheless, they have really good matches against each other. Nathan Frazier is really, really good wrestler.
Yeah. And I don't see Carmelo winning. I mean, he's been the champion long enough.
Yeah, he's been the champion, what, twice now? Three
Pretty
times?
much, yeah.
Or twice at least.
Yeah.
Really don't need to put the title on him. Oro Mensa, he's the new kid on the block, so to speak. I don't really think he's going to get the title.
No. Not yet. I do see it in the future, but not yet.
I think if there's two guys in that match that need a push to get to that next level, it's Wesley and Von Wagner.
Oh, yeah. And you know, that's the thing, too. Because Von Wagner and Robbie E. or
Robert Stone.
Yeah, that, you know, old school manager who has the big guy in his corner. And I think that, yeah, you know what? He's been on fire too. And not to mention that he's a second generation wrestler.
Yes.
So for me, yeah, you know what? It's going to be a toss up between Von Wagner and. Honestly, it's Von Wagner. I can't really pick, and I think that makes the most sense.
Well, like I was saying, you know, Wesley and Von Wagner, those two guys, in my opinion, definitely need a push to get in the right direction and, you know, go further in their career. I would say the guy that probably needs a push the most, what Matt said, Wagner.
Yeah,
So, in that aspect, I'll take Wagner.
nice.
I don't take anything away from Wesley. I don't think he's there yet.
No, not yet at all. I think he needs more time,
Yes.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Haha, Weapons Wild match. We've got best friends turned enemies. We got Roxanne Perez versus my girl Cora Jade.
Yeah. Cora Jade had come in. She had a hell of a showing at War Games, fucking jumping off the top of the damn cage. Excelling really well. Then Roxanne Perez comes into the picture not long after Ring of Honor took that temporarily hiatus
Yeah.
before being bought up by AEW. And, you know, it's like, alright, my best friend's here. We're gonna be partners. I'm gonna help her out. You know, all this other stuff. They head into Great American Bash. They win the tag titles. Or prior to that, Roxanne had won the Breakout tournament. Then they win the tag titles. Roxanne was like, you know what? I want to keep this momentum going. I want to challenge Mandy Rose for the NXT Women's Championship. They have that match. Roxanne gets dropped in the parking lot. And Cora is going to take Roxanne's place and challenge for the championship. Here comes Roxanne, hobbling, limping, dragging herself to the ring. Has the match with Mandy. And right as Roxanne has some momentum, it's like, could she do it? Cora turns on her, hits her with the championship belt. Mandy gets the win. Cora's beating up Roxanne. The skateboard broke prematurely.
Yeah.
as she was swinging it before she could hit Roxanne with it, and which led us to this.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't blame Cora one bit. I mean, here's the thing. You have your best friend coming in, and you just won the tag team championships with her, only to have her win the contract thingy and have her like right then challenge for the women's title. And it's like, why can't we have her run as the tag team champions?
Yeah.
So I understand completely. And I mean, if you watch Roxanne and Ring of Honor, her match with Willow Nightingale, holy shit.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, I'm going to state the obvious. But you know what? No, I'm going to actually throw you a curveball, because it would be a one-up thing. If they have a rubber match or whatever the next Stand and Deliver, I think that is,
I believe so, yeah.
then yeah, I think Roxy should go over.
I actually agree with you.
And I mean, I'm still a fan of Cara Jade, but let's think about this. Cara won the first match or
Yeah.
whatever, so half it even, and then we'll have a rubber match at Stand and Deliver. Let's see what happens.
And, you know, you say can't really blame Cora Jade for, you know, turning on Roxanne. It's like, you know, we just won the tag team titles. Couldn't you have waited to cash that in, let us have a run as tag team champions? On the other hand, can you really blame Roxanne for being, you know, it's like, alright, we've got the tag team titles. I'm feeling good. I want to challenge for the women's championship. Was she a little bit eager? Yes. But can you really blame Roxanne for that?
Well, I could agree to disagree, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm not taking out anything away from Roxanne. Look at the size she is, and once again, it's the old saying, it's not the size of the dog, it's the size of the fight in a dog. Or whatever.
You almost had it
Yeah.
right. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.
Right.
And I mean, Roxanne was Ring of Honor Women's Champion.
Yeah.
So I mean, Ring of Honor Women's Champion, NXT Women's Tag Team Champion. I have no doubt in my mind at some point Roxanne will be NXT Women's Champion.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hell, Cora Jade can be too.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
gets there first? Well, we'll have to see about that.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Chris, whoa, alright. So now, alright, talk about two friends turned enemies. Let's talk about two teammates who have turned enemies.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have Damon Kemp versus Julius Creed in a match that's very rarely seen in WWE. A old ambulance match.
Oh, buddy. And I mean, I just watched half a match a while ago. It was an ambulance match. And my parents weren't knowing, and I know they're not wrestling fans, but they were interested in watching it.
Right.
I mean, that's how cool that stipulation is. You know, a lot of these are going to be awesome, but I think this match in particular, and it was only a matter of time before Diamond Mine broke up. I mean, as soon as Stokely Hathaway left, I knew something was going to be awry. And I mean, you have Roderick Strong, who's just had surgery. He's going to be out of action for a while.
Right.
And you have no idea what's going on. So, Yeah, this match is gonna be awesome for sure, and I think that what is his name, Darius?
Julius.
No, the other
Brutus?
Brutus, yeah. What a name, right?
Well, just taking a glance at the sheet again,
Yeah.
it's an ambulance match, and the added stipulation, if you will, is if Julius loses, Brutus will have to leave NXT.
But isn't that kind of funny? You know, Brutus turns his back on Julius. Just think about that for a minute. But that's history. It's
Yeah.
still going to be a really good match. And I mean, should Brutus win, then the other brother, what?
Julius?
Yeah, he gets to leave NXT.
No. If Julius loses, Brutus will have to leave.
Oh, Brutus. Okay.
Yeah. Not if Julius loses, he leaves. If Julius loses, his brother will have to leave
Okay.
NXT. So that's added pressure.
Oh, that's his brother, sure.
Yes.
Oh,
Julius and
alright.
Brutus. It's the Creed brothers, Julius
Right.
and Brutus.
Okay, never mind. Never mind my analogy.
That went south real quick.
Kinda, yeah, whatever. I pick. Okay, so who's. I can't remember the other guy's name.
Damon Kemp.
Damon Kemp. I'm gonna pick him. Only because I think. I mean, we'll see what happens with Brutus down the line.
Yeah.
I think they're a great, hell of a take team on NXT.
Yeah.
It just seems to me that Kemp is a lot more stronger. I think he could be a really good, badass motherfucker on NXT like Willie Hobbs is on AEW.
There's a lot that they need to do with Damon because so far there's been nothing to show.
Yeah.
He, turned his back on Diamond Mine, cost them the tag titles at Worlds Collide, been talking all this stuff about, when they needed me, they didn't choose me, and wah. And he was going to have a match against Brutus, beat the fuck out of him with a chair.
Yes.
That match went nowhere, which is who knows what's happened the last couple of weeks, which is leading us to this weekend and Halloween Havoc. So I'm gonna take Julius.
Okay. Fair enough. I can't wait, honestly. It's gonna be one brutal match.
Oh, hell's yeah!
Yeah, we got another spin the wheel, make a deal match. Apollo Crews versus Grayson Waller.
Yeah.
And it's about fucking time they made Apollo not phony anymore.
Yeah.
You know, he did his time on SmackDown. They said, oh, you're of Nigerian descent. I guess we're gonna make you Nigerian for realsies.
Yeah. We're gonna turn you heel, and you're Nigerian? Okay, we're gonna use that.
Yeah. So he's back where he should belong. I don't understand the bloody eyes thing,
Yeah.
but this should be a really good match. I think that Grayson is a fucking good heel.
Yeah.
I mean, he's arrogant. He's just, yeah. I think this is going to be a hell of a match. And I want to see Grayson get his ass kicked by Apollo.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Who knows what the stipulation will be for this match, but yeah, I think Waller definitely should get a walloping and get his ass whooped.
Get that Lullaby's ace whooped.
Yeah, exactly right. So, main event match. for the NXT Championship. Triple threat. Braun Breaker defends the championship against JD McDonough and newly acquired Ilya Dragunov.
Hell yeah. Oh. And you know, it's one of those things where you take these two guys that were in NXT UK. You've got the mad Russian wolf like Ilya Dragunov. And this guy was fucking money in NXT
Oh, yeah.
UK. And I mean, you look at Jordan Devlin, the Irish, whatever you want.
The Irish Ace.
Yes. And you look at him and his matches. I mean, this guy was the last cruiserweight champion of that time. So, it's going to be a very good match. And I think, you know, Braun is a good wrestler. I just don't know if he can contend with those two, because those two guys, like I said, are the best wrestlers of what was NXT UK. You see the matches that Jordan Devlin has had with fucking Santos Escobar and those guys, and
Yes.
you know, Ilya Dragunov with his war with Walter.
Yes.
So, do I think that Dragunov is going to beat and win the title? I don't know. Right now, it could be possible. I mean, I don't see JD McDonough win.
Yeah.
So, honestly, it's going to come down to either Braun Breaker or Ilya Dragunov.
Right. Yeah. Because Dragunov is just come into NXT, I don't see him winning.
No.
JD McDonough, I think they need to do a little more with him and like have him have some more matches and build him up a little more before throwing a title on him.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take Breaker.
Alright. I mean, there's a rumor that he's going to go to Raw or SmackDown in the future. There's also a rumor that they're going to actually change his name to Steiner. Like, well, pick a name. Like, I think his real name is Bronson. So, Bronson Steiner. I don't know how that... It was on an episode of Table 3. I thought I heard something about that. But anyways,
Right.
yeah, there it is. Now, I do realize that Crown Jewel is also Saturday.
Yes.
But I figure, well, I mean, if I feel like it, I'll see if we can do that. I don't know what's going on with that, but who knows? We could work it in somehow. But
Yeah.
this is going to be a hell of a show,
For sure.
and we'll see who the host is. I don't think they picked one for this year.
For,
Halloween Havoc.
yeah, I don't, yeah, to my knowledge, they haven't picked one yet.
So,
Maybe we'll find out this week.
I did make a video recently on my channel, so go check out me and Matt's World.
Mm-hmm.
I had said we were gonna, I was thinking about making a Wheels of Fury page.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's gonna work out, unfortunately. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But anyways, this will be a great show for Wheels of Fury. This is me and Matt, the Killer Kyle. And we will talk to you next time. Nastrovia.
Nastrovia.
Deuces.
See ya.